and this is Voice of a Creative, and today I'm here to do a catch-up of Me Made May. So this Me Made May was my second Me Made May, and I've just re-watched the video from last year to just see how I got on. And actually I think I did far better last year than I did this year, but this year my May was incredibly stressful, and so kind of the last thing I wanted to do was take photos and things like that, but I still feel that I did quite well with it. And one thing which is a slight change from last year is that I did manage to wear Me Made every day this month, but I just didn't photograph it some days. So my pledge was to wear Me Made every day, to record my outfits by taking photos and posting them on Instagram. I added an additional challenge that I was going to have a look through my wardrobe, see what I was wearing, what I wasn't wearing, and then either refine or alter or change some of the things that I didn't love. And that was the part of the challenge that I didn't do so well on. The other thing was to make 2 new patterns. So overall I managed to wear Me Made every day, at least one item, for the 31 days, but I only managed to record that for 26 of the 31 days. And the reason I didn't record some of those were they were kind of maybe like lazy Sundays where I maybe wasn't wearing makeup or I didn't really feel like having a photo taken that day. And also on 2 days while I was travelling to go to Poland, so I was wearing Me Made on the plane and things, but I didn't take photos those days. So that's where I kind of missed out that way. And I also meant to write down what I had worn, but I forgot to write it down on those days. So those haven't been included. So it's literally the 26 days that I took photos for it that have been included in this. So I've done my top 3 patterns, and this was kind of expected, and I did a top 5 patterns last year, and these are exactly the same patterns that were in it basically. So that means in the last year nothing's really changed, it seems. And I did notice the dresses that I was wearing to work every day were the same ones that I wore last year. I haven't actually made many new work dresses over the last year. So I've been trying out loads of new patterns and trying out different things as well. And so you could just compare on Instagram, do a last year you were, and show a photo. And I was recognising some of the same outfits that I was wearing kind of this May. But actually that's really lovely to see that the make has made it through the year. And I wear these kind of 5 days a week while I'm at school, and those dresses must have had at least 10, maybe 20, maybe more wears if I'm wearing them in 2 weekly cycles. So that was quite good to see. So the number 1 most worn pattern was the Blackwood cardigan by Helen's Closet, and I haven't got loads and loads of Blackwood cardigans. I think I've maybe got 5 or 6, but I wore 4 of them, and I just wore them multiple times. So I was wearing them kind of 3 or 4 times each. So I will insert a picture of the Blackwood cardigan. So I've got the rib knit one in the grey speckled knit, which was from Like So Amazing. And I've got the maroon knit one, which I got the fabric free because I did a blog post for Minerva Crafts. And then I've got my teal kind of polyester French terry, which was from Charlee, and then my very first Blackwood cardigan, which is in a knit fabric from the nylon shop. So those are the 4 I wore, and I made the grey one and the cranberry knit one last year, and I've worn them kind of constantly. So that definitely shows that is definitely a winning pattern there. The second most popular pattern, which was no surprise, was my self-drafted jersey dress, and that is because that is what I wear basically every day to work in different patterns, and I have got loads of them and I find them really comfortable. I put them on with a cardigan or 2 cardigans. I had a double, well, I wore 2 cardigans most days, a smaller cardigan and then a bigger cardigan. And yeah, I wore those. So I wore those 9 of the 26 days that I recorded. So that was a significant amount there that I wore those. But I love them all and they're really comfy and just so easy for work. I don't want workwear to be complicated, basically. The third most worn dress was my Mccalls Jersey hack. So that is the M7381 and it is meant for woven fabrics, but I've hacked it kind of using my self-drafted jersey pattern for the back of the garment and then using the pleats for the front. And it's a wrap over style, and I will insert a picture of the pattern so you can see. And I wore that 6 times. So basically for all the days that I was at work, I either wore that or my self-drafted jersey dress with 2 cardigans. So those were my top 3 patterns. Other things I wore were my Joni dress, my Amelia dress, tea dress that I made last year, and a lot of Elliot sweaters and tees as well. And the main thing I kind of learned from my clothing and wearing those things is that I'm kind of all set for workwear during the week, but where I'm really struggling is things to wear at the weekend and loungewear as well. So I didn't take pictures some days because I literally have 1 pair of Hudson pants that I wear around the house, and obviously when they were in the wash I was wearing like other ones with maybe a me-made top. And I really need to make some more Hudson pants. I find them so comfortable, and I have got 2 pairs of kind of jogging trousers that are from Primark and they are like completely worn out, and I really need to like upgrade them. So I have bought a whole host of sweatshirt jerseys from the nylon shop, and I am going to make some more Hudson pants, and that is just a direct response from Me Made May that I do need some more me made clothes for wearing at weekends because I just find it more comfortable. And also I love wearing me made all the time. It makes me feel really happy. The other thing is a few more jersey tops, and then I want to get a bit more creative with weekend wear and think about some other things to wear as well. And I'm going to keep an eye out for some different patterns so that I can do that. So the other part of the challenge was to alter and refine and go through my wardrobe. Now I did go through my wardrobe, and I'm going to do a separate video on that. So I used the KonMari method by Marie Kondo, and I also followed the advice in the book Outer Order Inner Calm from Gretchen Rubin, and I'm going to do a video about that and show you my newly folded me made wardrobe basically, and I'll show you some of the garments, and a massive majority of it is handmade, but I'll just go through and show you. And I did get rid of quite a bit, and I either moved the things that needed to be altered into a bag ready to be altered, or if things that I didn't love I took to charity or passed on to family and friends. So I kind of went round to my sister's with a big bag of stuff, and she gained a few new items as well. So that worked really well, but it was a bit too big of a task to show in this video as well. So I will be doing a separate video hopefully for next weekend on that, and I'll show you through my wardrobe and talk you through some of the things that I got rid of as well. Now I have now got a massive bag of things that I need to alter, and that's fantastic, but I also have a large stack of UFOs, so unfinished garments. And I think June and July I'm going to be moving house at the beginning of August, and I'm going to use this next 2 months to try and finish off those items because I would really like to move to a new house with no things to finish and just start anew in the new house. That would be awesome. So I also wanted to sew a few new patterns, and I actually did manage that, and I'm really pleased. So I sewed 3 different patterns than I have done previously, and I have just posted my makes video for May, so if you want to see them in more detail and me actually wearing them and showing you them kind of full length, then I'll put a link to that below. But one of the things was this top that I'm wearing here. So this is the Molly top by Sew Over It, and this is the first version I've made, and this is in a sprinkle jersey from the nylon shop, and I absolutely love it. Perfect for casual wear, looks really cute, and I will be definitely making some more of these, so really pleased with that. The next was this that I'm wearing as well, so I will insert pictures. And this is the Cleo Pinafore by Teal in the Buttons, and this is the first Cleo I've made, and this is in a navy cord from Sew Your Own Wardrobe that I visited on the way back from the dressmaker's ball. And the last new pattern that I finished, so I didn't start this in May, I kind of finished it in May, was this one. And I'm going to do a whole video on this jacket just to show you some more detail. But this is the Audrey jacket from Seamwork, and I will post in a picture of me wearing it so you can see that. But really pleased with those new patterns, and that really opened my eyes to some different patterns. And I do, in this next year, kind of by next Me Made May, I want to have more variety of styles of clothing, I think, in my wardrobe, as well as more weekend wear. So that's kind of my goal for the next year, to really try and build up those things in my wardrobe. The other thing that I made, that I did a lot in Me Made May, was wear some sewing accessories. So some really lovely things from So Dainty, including the cotton rail necklace that I had from her, and I'll post a picture in. And then also my Me Made necklace, which is this one here, from Pink Coat Club, and also these beautiful wooden Me Made badges, as well as my other pin badges from Pink Coat Club. So I will post links to them both below, but if you want some beautiful sewing accessories, pin badges and things like that, then definitely go and check them out, because I absolutely love them and I think you will as well. So that is kind of my roundup. So a few goals for the next year, and I will try and make videos on those few things that I mentioned, so you can see kind of what I've been up to. I have been doing the KonMari method on my whole house in preparation for moving, so everything is getting clearer by the minute, and I'm sorting and organising things and putting things where they belong, and it's actually absolutely amazing, and it really has reduced the stress in my life, which is incredible. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please press the thumbs up and subscribe if you want to hear more from me. Goodbye. You say bye too, Pad. Goodbye.